Hey everybody, Season 2 is underway as we are now 2-0 in this brand new year, our second season here with the Seminoles, our third team as a coach starting out in Texas at UNT as an offensive coordinator, as a coach there, and then moving our way up into being a Big Ten coach with Penn State, winning a few national titles there. And now we are here at Florida State trying to do the same thing. Season number 2, conference play, getting ready to kick off now. So welcome back to the channel if you are returning, and if you are new here, welcome to Champ and Sons and all of our college football content. Now before we jump into conference play starting out against NC State, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the recruiting. We do have some guys that we have gotten down into the top 3 of their selection. Sergio Hicks is one of them. We have put on the hard sell. Warren McQuarters, same thing as an outside linebacker. We are first in both of those guys respectively. Cameron Jamison, 5-star defensive tackle, power rusher out of Bushnell, Florida. Put the hard sell on him. We are number 1 in his book. Same thing on the offensive side, looking at the right tackle, Boone. We're getting there with a lot of these guys, right? We really are, and we're at least the first in pretty much all of them. So even if they're not in the top 3, we're at least number 1 with where we are on their interest. So hopefully we can put together performance that helps to build that. And let's jump into this one here against NC State. First conference play game of the season here, getting that first play off going. 2 for 6 yards. That is the first offensive play of the game, as we will start out with the ball here now at the 31-yard line. Going to be under center, 2nd and 4. Smith in the pistol. Hands it off to Davis going right side. Breaking tackle. Still, he's got space down the right sideline at the 30. He's at the 20. They're not going to get him. Touchdown Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Explosive play on just the second of the game. The handoff to Connor Davis, and he takes it to the house on that one, as that's going to give us an early lead here at home. And our junior running back, like we said, last season he had a really good season filling in for Workman when he got hurt. This year he's making it all about his success this year. He is our workhorse, and my goodness, paying dividends early in this game. Now, after we did force a punt, we're on the move once again here on the offense at the 30-yard line. Smith drops back, continues dropping back. What is he? Kept waiting for somebody to move or get open, and nobody did. And he dangerously threw it half a second too late. He needs to be a little bit smarter about that one. One of those freshman lessons to learn. 2nd and 10, Smith in the shotgun, hands it off to Davis going right side, cuts it back up the middle, lowering his shoulder, and he's going to pick up about the 10 yards. Just about the 10 yards needed. A little bit more than that, getting it down to the 18-yard line inside the red zone. Smith going to be in here in a pistol formation. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers set. Has the snap. Play action to Davis. Smith rolls out to his right. Drops that one off for Villano, and he missed him. Villano was open, but he just missed the pass. And, I mean, the way that's set up, the delay it took to get out there was just slightly too long. So 2nd and 10 now. Smith staying in the shotgun, claps his hands, has the snap back in the pocket, fires it over the middle. A dangerous pass, but there's a flag down. It is going to be, it looks like, yes, pass interference on the defense. I mean, there was some hand fighting and some jostling for the ball when it was thrown, but I don't know if it was worthy of a pass interference call, but hey, we will take it. So now 1st and goal after the PI. Sitting here at the 3-yard line. Smith in the shotgun. Nakua wide left. It's going to be the end around to Burks. He's got the edge. Burks! He's going to take it in. Touchdown Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. An end around from the 3-yard line. Burks, thankfully, he turned on the jets after getting a hold of that one and was able to get to that outside corner. Because if he gets stopped early, that's a big loss, but it pays off on this one. The gutsy play call here at the 3-yard line. It's gutsy because it worked. And Burks takes that one into the end zone. 2-score lead here for our Seminoles. Now, NC State, it's still early in this one. A lot of football left. 7 minutes to play. NC State with possession. Fires it to the left side. Misses the throw, and it's going to be intercepted by Massey. Oh, NC State keeps trying and failing. They say try again, fail better. They have failed worse now and turned the ball over, throwing it straight into Massey's hands. And I mean, they look like he had a pretty clean pocket. I'm not sure why he really missed that throw, but hey, you know what? Our senior DB steps up when we need him, makes the catch, and gets us back to about the 30-yard line. They're actually, looks like about the 29, 30-yard line. So now in the shotgun, Smith is going to have 3 wide to the left side as the Seminole offense takes the field once again. Smith fires over the middle, and that one's going to be knocked away from Burks. Waited a little too long to throw that one, kind of put his receiver there in dangerous position, and the pass is incomplete. So 2nd and 10. Smith staying in the shotgun, 4 wide set. Nakua wide left alone. As the snap, drops off a screen pass to Davis to the left side. He's got space at the 15. Spins, breaks a tackle at the 10. 5, pushed out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Connor Davis on the screen pass takes it down to the 3. What a play. I mean, follow the blockers. Great blocking by the lineman once the play got set up. But then just pure effort by Davis to get those additional yards. So 1st and goal from the 3. Davis offset to Smith's right side in the shotgun. Hands off going left side. Davis brought down behind the line at the 6. That's going to be a 3-yard loss. 87 yards on the ground even with that for Connor Davis so far this afternoon. 5.5 minutes to go here remaining in the first quarter. So 14-0, trying to extend this lead from the 6. 2nd and goal. Smith sends Burks in motion, has the snap. Rolls out to his right. Looking, throws that one up late, and it almost got intercepted. Looking for Villano in the back corner of the end zone. Almost intercepted by Mr. Stonehands, their linebacker. So 3rd and goal, going to be 2 receivers to the left side, 2 tight ends on the line right. Smith has the snap. Pressure gets there, and he drops. He threw it. He got the ball out as soon as contact was made. Luckily, that wasn't considered a fumble. But it does bring on the field goal unit. So Beaven getting down to the 3. You know, the great play by Davis. We don't really pay it off in the end, but we do get points on the board, so that's a positive. 17-0 now here in the first quarter. So here comes the Wolfpack. Right after that field goal, their ensuing drive, it's going to be a play action. Pressure comes, hit! He breaks it. No, he almost broke that tackle. He does get sacked. Freeman gets credit for that one, as that's going to make this thing 3rd and 19 after that 2nd and 10 goes for a 9-yard loss on that one. Cam Freeman coming off the edge does a great job with speed and power. Perfect combination for a pass rusher that you need coming off the edge. So that's going to make it 3rd and 19. There's still 2.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. We still lead 17-0 as the Wolfpack have it at their own 37-yard line. So they'll have the snap back. Pressure comes, rolling out to his left side. Hit, and he's going to be sacked by Hanneman. Hanneman came flying through. Great use of the hands to get free and then to chase the quarterback down. Hanneman comes up with a big-time sack, the 3rd of the first half for this defense. What a play to throw that guard out of the way and then to anticipate the quarterback scramble and to bring him down. Now that would lead to a punt and another field goal. So here we come back later in the second quarter. Under about 4 minutes to play as the Wolfpack have possession in the 2nd and 12, dropping off a wide receiver screen for about 5 yards to make it 3rd and 7. Nada, the quarterback for the Wolfpack here, kind of struggling to get yards. 3.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. He has the snap back, throws it over the middle. That's going to be intercepted. Coming across is Connors as he's brought down at about the 39-yard line. The safety just read that play, and once it was thrown, you could see his eyes light up. And, man, he made a beeline for that ball. What looked like could have been a long completion for the offense. J.C. Connors read it, comes out of nowhere, steps in front of that one, and takes it away from the offense. So it's 1st and 10 Seminoles as our offense comes back out on the field here. 3.5 minutes remaining in a 20-0 ball game. Smith under center, I formation, has the snap, hands it off to Davis up the middle right side. He picks up only about 3 yards on that one, not a whole lot of places to go. 99 yards on the ground here for Davis so far in the first half off 9 carries. So 2nd and 7. Davis and Lane in the backfield. Lane sent in motion. Smith hands it off to Davis going left side. Hole opens up, lowering his shoulder, and Davis picks up good yardage down to the 26, giving him 109. About 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. He's already topped the century mark here on the ground in the first half. 1st and 10 Seminoles. Going to be in a shotgun, 4 wide set. Burks wide right, Nakua wide left, all by his lonesome. Burks in motion. Smith has the snap in hand. Pressure comes, and Smith is going to get sacked. Oh, that pushes us back to the 32-yard line, making it 2nd and 16 as we take this to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute timeout, whatever they want to call it in college. So 2nd and 16 back at our the 32-yard line on the plus side. Smith in the shotgun, 4 wide set, has the snap. Pressure, nobody comes, and Smith takes off with it, and he picks up good yards. Ooh, looks like the pocket was about to close in on him, but man, great job by the line to hold it open at that last second, and Smith takes off to make it 3rd and 4. Minute 20 remaining. Smith sends a man. No, has a snap. Takes off up the middle again, but they get to him this time and bring him down for the sack. That's going to give the Wolfpack 4 sacks in the first half. That's not what you want to see. So we do get held to a field goal, and the Wolfpack still have time, 40 seconds specifically in the first half. Nada fires that one late over the middle, wide open. His receivers at the 10-5 shoves Connors right off of him and takes it into the end zone. That goes to show you cannot rest at any point in a dang game because they strike within one play. So it's 23-7 after that one, and that's going to take us into halftime. I mean, Nada racked up the yards right there, 15 of 20 for about 180 yards. But the spotlight is, of course, going to be on Connor Davis. 10 carries, 109 yards in this one with the 1 touchdown on the ground. A majority of it coming on the second offensive play of the game. So, take it for what it is. Connors with that big one. And then, the other drives that we had for the touchdown, it was good to see us kind of put something together like that. With everything it took to get down to the 3-yard line, and then getting the end around to Burks and having the blocking seal off that edge to give him that extra space. It's great to see our offense playing that smooth, but we got to be truly consistent with it. We opened up on fire. Now we've added 3 field goals since then, but we got to start adding touchdowns because only kicking field goals can add up against you. And the Wolfpack trying to make a point coming out here to start the ball at the second half. 2nd and 10. Quick throw to the right side. The receiver has it, gets his legs taken out from under him. He does gain a yard. Denbo gets his 6th catch. Zach Denbo, the sophomore receiver out of Maryland for the Wolfpack, his 6th catch of the day, 92 yards. And he did make that touchdown earlier. So 3rd and 9. Wolfpack going 5 wide, has a snap. Clean pocket. Fires deep over the middle, wide open. Wide open as the receivers, they walk that one into the end zone. Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, I'll give the celebration. It's a gutsy celebration to try to say time to go to sleep when you're down by 10, pending an extra point. But, hey, it is what it is. Isaiah Irwin, he's a freshman, young fella. Don't make mistakes like that. We do end up blocking, or they end up going for 2, and we stop them. So it is still a 10-point game. 23-13 as we now have possession of the ball on our ensuing drive. Burks picking up good yardage at avoiding those tackles on that one. And that's going to make it 1st and 10 for the Seminoles here at the 23-yard line as we are on the plus side of the field. 9 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. A mystery timeout gets called. I've had this happen a couple times. I guess that's just a TV timeout maybe. Makes it 1st and 10, coming back out after the quick break from the 23. Smith claps his hands. It's going to be an option keeper. Smith to the right side, and he fumbles. Smith fumbles in a scramble for the ball. Ends with the Wolfpack taking it over. Oh, the times you can't do that. Smith, the freshman does it. Thankfully, our defense prevents them from scoring and gets us the ball back. So here we are with another opportunity. Smith running and taking hits. I don't like seeing him. That's a risk of that fumble. That's bothering me. He doesn't fumble. He holds on to it. 1st and 10 Seminoles here at the 27-yard line. A minute 8.5 remaining in the third quarter. It's still a 10-point game, 23-13. Smith fires over the middle, hits Villano, pushing forward, still going and down at the 3. Oh, the ever-faithful 3-yard line for us to have a first and goal from. We come back out in a shotgun, 4 wide set. Davis offset to Smith's right side. Smith making changes before the snap, has it in his hands now. Quick throw over the middle, almost intercepted. I'm not sure who he was going for. I mean, we had Nakua and Akuri both right there in the vicinity. Could have been going for either one. But nobody ends up with it, and it's second and goal from the 3. Sticking with 3 wide receivers now here in the shotgun. Smith has the snap. Takes off up the middle, and he's hit and sacked. It looked like he gets back to the line of game, but they are going to credit George Keenan, the defensive end here for the Wolfpack, with the sack. That's the Wolfpack's 5th sack of the game, and it's making it third and goal. So staying in the shot, trying to spread them out. Hasn't worked for us so far. Smith takes off, and he's brought down. And another sack again. Lamar Skinner comes up with the sack, 4th and goal. And we're going to take that to the end of the quarter. I'm just going to, let's open up the 4th quarter with a positive, right? Let's open it up with some points. I mean, it was a disappointing third quarter. We had our opportunities. Turnovers killed us. And our defense, thankfully, they're playing pretty damn well. They had the lapse at the end of the first half, but overall, they've been playing pretty well. And they're the main reason why we still have this 10-point lead. And now that's a 13-point lead as Amerson boot ball right down the middle. Makes it 26-13. Now, after getting another fateful stop and forcing a punt, we have the ball once again. And we're making changes. Smith sending Akiri in motion. Has the snap, hands it to Davis, going to left side. No one in front of him. Davis brought down after a gain of about 12 yards. He's got 141 rushing yards on the day. And the Seminoles are at the 23-yard line with the 1st and 10. Smith claps his hands, has the snap. Blitz comes. Fires over the middle. Hits Nakua, who's brought down at the 1. He got Nakua right over the middle. Not the greatest of throws, but a hell of a catch. And that's 1st and goal. Seminoles going quickly here, trying to strike fast. 1st and goal. Quick throw over the middle to Villano. Caught. Touchdown Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. John Smith to Villano. The senior tight end. Freshman QB to the senior tight end. That's going to give us a good, healthy lead in this one. Now in the 4th quarter, as we are about to try to take a 21-point lead, we are going to go for it here. The 2-point conversion to make it a 34-13 game. Smith coming out in a shotgun. 2 tight ends to the right side, or 2 tight ends and 2 receivers left. Quick throw to Burks in the flat. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good. Burks on the swing pass. That one would be good, and this game would be it. That would be enough to separate us. Don't believe the 34-48 score being as close as it was. Once we got a 21-point lead, we never really relinquished it. They scored a touchdown with about a second left on the clock, so therefore 34-48 instead of the 27-48. So it is what it is. The score is a lot worse for them than what it looked like in the end, but a good game played. We did have our lull there in the third quarter, which I'm not happy about. We need to be more consistent, I think. But positive sides. Our 5 stars are committing. Sergio Hicks has committed. Warren McCorders, he commits. Cameron Jamison. These are the top guys in their position. Titus Boone. T. Diosi. These are the top dogs in their position, and we're getting them to sign with us. Juan Strong commits as well. I mean, my goodness. Out of the 13 targets that we have right now, we've got like 10 commits. So these other guys, I'm going to go ahead and do some. I'm going to schedule a visit. One, I don't know or really truly believe that it has that big of an impact, right? On what how they rate you, what their interest is. I don't really know, but I'm gonna schedule it just in case. We're down to the bitter end on that kid, and I'm gonna schedule it just in case it does. I'm actually gonna schedule it with all these guys, just in case it does, so we can, if we can pull off getting 13 out of our first 13, I mean, I will be impressed with myself on that. But part of recruiting comes performance. You have to perform in the big moments. The game that we got coming up here, the second game of the episode, is going to be a rematch against Clemson, this time on our turf and on our terms. But for us, I think to get the last bit of these guys tomorrow, if I can get them this week, because all of them look to be in the top 3, and we're going to put the hard sell on. Sometimes it takes 2 weeks, as we've seen, through the top 3. But I think if we can get all of these guys after this game, and we put together some solid performances, we're setting ourselves up for the future, essentially. That's kind of what we do. That's kind of why I think you'll see Penn State and North Texas in the playoffs pretty regularly, because we were with those programs before. And that's what we're building here. And the only way to truly do that is to get the top of the line talent. Because when all these 5 stars do come in, we're talking some will start immediately, some are going to be redshirted. That gives us about a 4 or 5 year gap where we have the best talent in the country there. And so it's just going to lead to success down the road. Now, I'm going through adding in some additional recruits here because we do have the points, and once we get those last original 3, we got to continue to look to build up, right? So we're adding in a few different guys. Jamerson, we added in a defensive back. Aquino, we added him in as well, a tight end. He's a gem of a blocking tight end. Who would have figured that? A gem of a blocker. He's definitely got a lot of talent in the way we run our offense, the way we play with the tight end setups and how they operate in the run game. He would be a big addition to our squad. Austin Fisher, a strong safety, more for run support. 76 play recognition, 87 speed. I'm a little worried about. I think, the pursuit was decent at like 74, but with that lag of speed, if his pursuit's not higher, he's going to take some bad angles and get burned, I think, a lot more than what anybody would expect from a top safety. So, just saying. Chet Thorne, Mr. Jim of an athletic running back, 94 speed, 85 carrying, 79 spin move. What I like is the 86 change of direction. 94 speed, 86 change of direction, and 80 break tackle. That kid is a gem of a 4-star running back, 6'1", 181 pounds, out of Lake Wales, Florida. It'll be interesting to see if we can get him. We're in his top 5 interest. Hopefully, since we're going to be actually doing some recruiting, adding some points onto these kids, hopefully we can, build up on that interest and become their top choice. But also, as I mentioned earlier, performance is a big part of that. And this is a big one. We saw what happened to us last season when Larry Workman broke his collarbone, when we threw 6 interceptions. We saw what happened. We got completely embarrassed and demolished primetime college football on the road at Clemson. This year, they are on our terms. This is a top 10 battle. Number 6, Florida State versus number 4, Clemson. This is a rivalry game. This is big-time hatred. This is big-time ACC football. So to start out the game, Clemson will start out with the ball, and they're trying to have a repeat of last season. Moses Keenan, who kicked our keister last year, coming up firing on all cylinders here on their opening drive. 12 and a half minutes to go in the first quarter. Tigers with the ball at the 15. Hits their receiver at the 10. Jumps over a tackler and then gets brought down at the 6. So a 9-yard gain on that one. Moses Keenan, looking at his career stats, only 49 touchdowns coming after last season. So he's had a fairly young career. 2nd and 1. Tigers are in the shotgun. Has the snap. Pressure. Nobody around. Pressure. Looked like we wanted to collapse the pocket. And then you saw the defensive tackle spread out wide, and it just opened up. And they take full advantage, and they're going to get a touchdown and a 7-point lead. So needing to respond, we're going to come back, hand that one off to the left side, going to Davis as he picks up about 2 yards on that one. The Tigers defense was swarming. So that's 2nd and 8 for our offense here on the opening possession of the game. 2nd and 8 from the pistol. We're Smith in that pistol with 2 tight ends. Play action, rolls out to his right. Pressure gets there. He throws it up, and what is he doing? And that's intercepted. Coming back at us here. They're at the 30-yard line. At least Smith went up and tried to deliver a hit. Oh, he just chunked it up. What was he thinking? And that interception leads to a field goal. Thankfully, our defense was able to hold them. And it's 10-0. So it's still a 2-score game, but that's better than 14-0. As we've got to put together a proper response and quit folding under some pressure like we did last season at times. 2nd and 7. Smith in the shotgun has the snap. In the pocket, fires over, hits Davis over the middle. Nobody around him, and he's going to pick up about 12 yards, give or take, down to the 24-yard line. Smith 7 of 8 so far to start this one for 49 yards. 1st and 10 Seminoles at the 24-yard line. They're going to come out in the Wildcat formation, this time being run by Lane. He sends a man in motion. It's going to be an option keeper to Lane, and he picks up 3 yards. He tried to send them a Kraken. It is his number 23 on our team. I promise you his last name is McCracken. So 2nd and 7. Smith has the snap over the middle. Fires out and hits a Curie, who gets brought down at the 11-yard line. A good gain and a new set of downs here for this offense. 11 yards away from getting back to within 1 score. Got to do it one play at a time when you're trailing by 2 scores. So Smith is going to send Burks in motion. Has the snap in hand now. Pocket collapses. Fires over the middle. Hits Nakua. Pushes forward. Touchdown Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. As soon as the ball made contact with his hands, Nakua turned it up, lunging into the end zone there to give us our first score of the game here with just 55 seconds remaining in the first quarter. But we will make this thing a 1-score game once again, and that's exactly what we needed. One play at a time, drive down the field, and punch that thing into the end zone. So after another stop by our defense, we come back out here on the offensive side. So Smith here in the shotgun has a snap. Hands it off to Davis up the middle. Cuts back to the left side and is brought down by the left hash marks at the 20-yard line. Just outside the red zone. Connor Davis, he's got 7 rushes for 30 yards so far in this game. Hasn't been utilized, it seems like, as much. We are still early here in the second quarter. I think if we can get Davis mixed into the passing game a little more often, might see some positive results. So on 1st and 10, fires that one over to Burks over the middle. Gets past 2 tacklers, but it can't get past the next 2 as Burks gets brought down after a 9-yard gain. So that's going to send us out here in the shotgun. Looks like trips to the left side. Burks is in the slot left. Nakua wide left. Smith claps his hands, hands it off to Davis up the middle. And Davis is brought down at the 6-yard line. A good gain right there to make this thing 1st and goal from the 6. Seminoles on the move here once again. Just under 11 minutes remaining, trailing by 3, trying to take the lead. Smith claps his hands, has the snap. Fires it over the middle to Davis. Lowers his shoulder. Davis takes it in. Touchdown Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Connor Davis made the catch over the middle, then pure physical effort to punch that thing in, and that's going to give the Seminoles a lead here early in the second quarter, 14-10. We have not backed down. We have not collapsed like last year. This is a different team and a different season. So our defense, after that score that we had, our defense does their job once again and forces a punt. So here we come right back at them on the offense. Smith fires that one over the middle, hits Nakua. He's got speed getting away from his original guy and is brought down at about the 11-yard line. Great catch and run by Nakua. As soon as he caught it, he realized he's really got to step on a lot of those defenders. And he turned it up immediately. And that gave him just that little extra leeway to pick it up all the way to the 11-yard line. It's about 12 yards if not a little bit more after the catch. So great catch and run there by Nakua, setting us up with the 1st and 10 from the 11. Going to be under center for this one in the I formation. Davis in the backfield. Smith making some changes. Hands it off to Davis to the left side and nowhere to go. Damon Froholt for the Clemson Tigers. The senior defensive end out of Alabama makes the play and brings them down for a 2-yard loss. So it's 2nd and 12 from the 13. Smith has the snap. Pressure comes. He tries to scramble up the middle. Nowhere to go. Smith, the pressure came and he took off originally, but it looks like he wanted to stop to try to make a throw. And that hesitation on the scramble screwed him and resulted in a 3-yard loss. So 3rd and 15 now. Smith drops back, takes off up the middle this time, diving forward and goes heels over head as he lands at about the 2-yard line. What a individual effort by Smith. That's going to make it 4th and 1 here in the second quarter, as it's from the 2, and it looks like they're not gonna field goal kick it. This thing is going down. They're going to man up. I formation. Offense stays on the field. Smith hands it to Davis, left side. Touchdown Seminoles. Touchdown Davis as we extend our lead. Oh my goodness. Oh baby. Oh baby. We got to the 4th and 1 and we decided time to man up or shut up, and we punched that thing into the end zone. Connor Davis hammers it home. What a game, what a season. Early into this one, but Davis is having. So Clemson would come back and put a touchdown up on us to make it 21-17. So now we have to keep fighting back against them, but unfortunately Smith is a fool and throws it up, and it's intercepted once again as they break tackle after tackle. And the turn of events that has occurred in this game, people, I'm telling you, I don't know what to tell you, for God's sakes. We were leading 21-10 last time you saw us on the field, and now the Tigers have taken the lead. They got a quick touchdown after we scored to go up to make it 21-17, and then you saw the turn of events with the interception by Smith and their lovely little touchdown. So now we're trailing. Gotta love it. As Smith takes off to the right side, hit and brought down at the 24-yard line. Seminoles, we do still have 2 timeouts. That's going to be a first down, so the clock does temporarily stop while the chains get set, but it is already moving again. Smith taking a while to get the damn snap off, making changes. He cannot be doing that. Has the snap in the pocket, fires it over the right side. It's going to be caught by Nakua coming across the field, and the Seminoles will use a timeout, their second of the first half. So we now trail 24-21. But we are at the 11-yard line, 24 seconds, and 1 timeout remaining. We've got an opportunity to make something happen. 1st and 10. Smith claps his hands, has the snap, takes off up the middle, and he's brought down at the 8-yard line as we're going to go no huddle, 2nd and 7. Try to get this thing off. Smith claps his hands, 10 seconds remaining. Drops back, fires over the middle, hits Davis, and nowhere to go with it, and he basically gets nowhere. 3rd and 5 now, as the Seminoles are going to let the clock tick down, and they will use the final timeout of the first half right there. So the Seminoles are going to try a field goal here to get tied it up here at the end of the first half. Emerson steps up. And so from 22 yards away, boot ball right down the middle. Puts that one through, and this is a tie ball game as we come into halftime here. That's going to make it 24-24. And, you're talking about a tale of 2 quarters, I think, essentially, for us. The second quarter right there, at the end, we gave up 14 points in the last basically 2.5 minutes of the game. Well, we got a field goal out of it. We've got to be better during those times. Can't have the turnover. Smith has got to be smarter. Foolish, stupid turnovers on his part. If you look, 21 of 24. So throwing the ball, he's had a great day. He's almost 200 yards, 21 of 24. Missed only 3. But he fumbled it. He's thrown interceptions. And this is stuff that's kind of plagued him all season, right? So We got to see a turnaround from him if we want to continue this success. But, I mean, he's playing well. We just need a little bit better. And that's going to start out here in the second half as he throws an interception. Smith on our opening possession. Pick 6. Talk about being better, and that's not it. Goodness gracious. 31-24 now thanks to the pick 6. The third interception thrown by Smith this evening. This time he hands it off to Davis. Smart move. As Davis picks up good yardage down to the 21-yard line. He's got 78 yards on the ground so far this afternoon. 1st and 10 Seminoles now after that run. Smith looking like a freshman in this game. 1st and 10, he's in the shotgun. Burks in motion. Has the snap. Fires it over to the left side. He's going to hit Burks. Makes the catch. Not the greatest of throws in the world, but good enough. And Burks makes the catch and picks up about 6 yards on that one to make it 2nd and 4. So we're going to come out in an I formation. 2nd and 4 Smith. Has the snap. Hands off to Davis up the middle. Lowering his shoulder, and Davis picks up about a yard. Not a whole lot of space to move on that play. That's going to make it 3rd and 3 here from the 14-yard line. The score is 31-24. We need to tie this thing up. At least get points on the board. Smith has the snap. Fires over the middle. He's going to hit Wusu, who does get to the line. He gets to the 10-yard line. Ooh, his first catch of the day, and I'm not going to lie, it could be one of the more important catches of this game. As coming across the middle, we needed 3 yards. He got us 3 yards and a new set. So 1st and 10 from the 10. In the pistol formation, 2 tight end set. Smith has the snap. Quick throw to the left side. Hits his tight end in the left side of the end zone. Touchdown Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. What does that look like? Tunyon there on the left side got free. Maybe that was Villano. No, that was that's definitely Tunyon there. Set up on that left side. Both were in for the play, but what a route and what a catch by Tunyon on that one to tie this game up. Now here later in the 3rd quarter, we're on the move once again. The game is still tied at 31. As we get the jet sweep to Lane coming around the outside edge. He's at the 30. At the 20, stiff arming his way forward, and Lane is brought down at the 15-yard line. What a great play by the freshman right there on the jet sweep as he picks up big-time yardage down the field, and that's going to set us up with the 1st and 10 in prime scoring position. Smith from the shotgun has the snap in hand. Fires over the middle, hits Burks. Tries to get past one tackler, unable to do so, and is brought down after a 5-yard gain. That's going to make it 2nd and 5 from the 10. Looking at about a minute 40, minute 20 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 5. Smith claps his hands, has the snap back. Takes off in the pocket, hit, and he's going to fumble it. And that's going to be scooped up by the Tigers coming right back at us. As the Seminoles offense and a Curie chase him down. Another turnover. You've got to be kidding me. So following that turnover here in the 4th quarter, they throw that one over the middle, breaking tackles, and finally gets brought down. Oh, my God. Boys for the Tigers offense broke tackles and almost punched that one in. So 1st and goal from the 7 now. Keenan has the snap. Hands off going to the right side. Hit and stood up. Nowhere to go. The defense held up. The front 7 dominated on that play. And that's going to make it 2nd and goal from the 7. So 2nd and goal. Keenan in a shotgun. 2 back, 3 receiver set. Hands off going to the left side. Being chased down. Breaks one tackle but can't get away from the others. Freeman comes in and really cleans up that mess for him. The defense had a hold of him, but just unable to keep him until Freeman comes in and kind of puts him down. So 3rd and goal from the 10 after a 3-yard loss. Keenan fires it to the left side, and that's going to be dropped incomplete. Great play by the defense to knock it away. It looked like he tried to shield everything off from the defender, but the contact made just enough to jar the ball loose, and that's incomplete. Now on 4th and goal, they doink it off the left upright. The Clemson Tigers can't kick because they're a bunch of losers. Doinking things off uprights. That's going to be a little turnover for us. well, not turnover, but we get the ball now. And here we come on the ensuing drive. 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Smith takes off to the right side. Oh, almost had the edge, but just unable to do anything about it. 3rd and 8 now. Following the doink heard around Tallahassee. 3rd and 8 coming out at our own 33-yard line. 8.5 minutes remaining in this game. Going to be in a pistol formation. 3 receivers set. Nakua wide left all by his lonesome. Smith has the snap. Fires that deep over the middle. That's going to be intercepted for the 4th time today. Tigers coming right back at us. Get past a couple tacklers, and Davis brings him down finally at the 24. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You can't be doing that stuff, man. 8 minutes to go at the 24-yard line. Keenan and the Tigers offense back out on the field. Fires that one over the middle. Has it caught by his receiver, pushing his way forward, and finally gets his legs taken out at the 2-yard line. Oh, goodness gracious. Open field in front of him. Cannot be doing that business. 1st and goal for the Tigers offense from the 2. Keenan has a snap. Blitz comes. Rolls out to his right. Has got the edge, and Freeman, Biggs, none of them could bring him down. And he gets another rushing touchdown for Keenan Moses. So now here comes the extra point. Boot, ball. All right, they lead by a touchdown. So that's going to set this thing up here on the ensuing kickoff. They boot that one up. Boyette, he's going to field it at the goal line, cuts it back up to the left side, breaking off a few tackles, and then is brought down at about the 20-yard line following that kick. So 1st and 10 Seminoles. Smith comes out in a shotgun formation. 3 receivers set. Nakua wide left. Has the snap. In the pocket. Over the middle. Hits Burks, but he gets contact and drops the ball. And that's going to result in a 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10, Smith coming out in a shotgun. 4 wide. Burks wide right by himself this time. Smith has the snap. Quick throw hits Nakua coming across the field. Following Davis. And Nakua is brought down at the 34-yard line. Big time gain there as he picks up the 1st down for the Seminoles offense on the move at the 34. 1st and 10. Smith staying in the shotgun. 4 wide. Has the snap and hand pressure. Gets there quickly. Drops that one off to Burks. And nowhere to go. Ooh, free pass rushers coming from both sides of the line that time. And, I mean, he did the smart thing to get rid of it. Burks, best he could, and really still got nothing, which is about all you could ask for the way that play was shaping up. 2nd and 10 now. Smith has the snap in hand. Fires it, almost intercepted to the right side. He was looking for Curry, trying to force that in, I guess, and didn't even see the defender sitting there. And that's going to make it 3rd and 10. So 3rd and 10, Smith in the shotgun has the snap. Fires it deep to the left side, and that one's incomplete, but there's a flag. And I think they're going to get the defense on this one again. Pass interference. Pass interference will give us a free set of downs here. That's going to make it 1st and 10 from the 50. 6 minutes remaining. We trail by 7. 38-31 is the score. So Smith now claps his hands. Fires that one over the middle. Hits Burks. Pushing it forward, heading north and south. Burks makes the catch. Brought down at the 40. It will be enough for a 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, Smith in the shotgun, 4 wide. Davis offset to his right side. Has the snap, hands it off to Davis up the middle. Big hole open. Lowering his shoulder, and Davis picks up about 10 yards down to the 29. 1st and 10 Seminoles. We've got another one. Our offense has got some momentum. We've got something working. 5 minutes to go in the game. Smith claps his hands. Has the snap. Takes off up the middle. No one grabs him initially. Breaking tackles, and he's hit hard, but he holds on to the ball. He does hold on to the ball. He got walloped, though. He did get walloped. He should probably learn to slide a lot quicker. 1st and 10 now from the 15 inside the red zone. I formation. Has the snap, handoff to Davis. Going left side, cuts it back to the right. Nowhere to go as he's brought down after a 2-yard gain. So that's 4 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. We're poised 13 yards away from getting this game tied up. We do have to start looking at the clock and at our options, though, if we don't get a touchdown. 2nd and 8. Smith fires that one over, hits Burks, and he's going to walk it in. Touchdown Seminoles. Oh, my goodness. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Burks coming all the way across the field. Well, that's what helped him get that step. His defender tried to navigate his way through the traffic, couldn't keep up. Burks makes that catch. He punches it in. His second touchdown of the day. First one came on the ground on the end around. This one comes up through the air. And that's going to give us this a tie ball game here at home. Now, our defense did a good job in forcing a 3-and-out. 2 straight incompletions following a run. We'll do that. So here we come right back out trying to gun it down at him in the final 2 minutes, and Villano steps up. What a play. What a play by Villano. Smith completes his 100th pass of the season. That's going to put us in prime scoring territory. Prime scoring opportunity here. Under 2 minutes to play in a rivalry game that is tied at 38. Villano, who isn't a big focus receiving target, comes up massively. Smith, 37 of 46, 332 yards on the day. Now, I'm not going to mention his 4 interceptions, but he also has those. 1st and 10 inside the red zone at the 19. Smith under center. Letting the clock tick down a little bit. Has the snap. Hands it off to Davis. Following his blockers, pushing forward. Davis brought down after about a 5-yard gain. 38-38 here. Do not fumble, please, for the love of God. 2nd and 5. Tigers now have 2 timeouts left. So if we play this right, we can take either all the time off the clock and kick, or if we play this wrong, we're going to leave time on the clock as we get that one down to about the 6-yard line. Burks, or not Burks, but Davis taking some shots on that. Might need to check out his wear and tear opportunities a little bit, but I know him and he's not going to come out no matter what. 1st and goal from the 6 for the Seminoles. Clemson only has 1 timeout left. They can stop the clock 1 time, so we can do this. Now, if we score a touchdown, okay, great. We score a touchdown. Right, but there's a minute 20. Anybody who's been through a CPU 2-minute drill knows it's a little rough at times. So I don't really want to leave him with any opportunity. So we hand it off to Davis to the left side, and he's going to get stuffed. He gets stuffed about a 3-yard loss. That's going to make it 3rd and goal from the 6. But we're able to run the clock down entirely now. That's the big deal. We're going to be at just around 40 seconds. Nope, he snapped it earlier than what I thought he would. He lowers his shoulder. Davis almost punches that one in. And 4th and goal from the 2-yard line. Oh, man, if he had just done better clock management as a freshman, we wouldn't be waiting for this. But Amerson's on the field, folks. Amerson is on the field. Now, the clock is ticking down. We are going to call our own timeout. I just needed that time to run off. So, 4th and goal from the 2. 3 seconds remaining and a kick to win it here at home. Amerson can walk it off from 19 yards away. Boot ball right down the middle, and we are going to win this game here at home. Revenge complete. It wasn't as humiliating, but we beat them. Top 10 matchup. Number 4, Clemson is no more. We're the number 6 ranked team coming into this one, taking out the number 4 Clemson Tigers, and that's a big-time game for us here in this one. And this is a big moment of our season and of our team development. Clemson humiliated us last year and embarrassed us. Now, sure, we didn't do that same thing to them. That's fine. I don't need to embarrass them. I just need to beat them. I just need for them to know that it's not going to be a whipping every time. They're going to come and get punched in the face every now and then. And Connor Davis, great game. 2 scores on the day. Just a fantastic game overall. And that's really, I think, defense had its moments. But that happens in a game. And we played pretty complimentary this one. And look at that. Ty Jammer commits. Soma Kazee commits. Tony Dotson commits. Connor Tavares. We're getting guys from everywhere, man. This is a crazy season right now. Recruiting's completely firing on all cylinders. Our team is number 3 in the nation, and we're going to have a top 25 game. starting out the next episode as we will take on the Duke Blue Devils. But it's a great season so far. Lots of things to continue with. So hit that subscribe button if you have not hit it already. Give us a thumbs up if you like today's video and hit that bell icon so you can be notified of all the Champ and Sons content that we bring to this lovely, lovely space of the YouTubes. And I will see y'all in the next episode, everybody. So as always, stay safe. And well, y'all know how it goes from here, right? Later, y'all.